there's a prize for anybody who can tell us what P.E.E.L is. What does it stand for? And what is it? I have a prize for you.
For heaven's sake.
Okay.
People embracing equality with love.
Yay!
You all hear that? People embracing equality with love.
That's nice.
Okay.
This is a committee that has been actually functioning here for, what, about a year and a half, almost, longer than that. In 2010, the rector called some of us in and said, the Episcopal Church is requiring that all churches do something with diversity, do something with equality. And they actually sent a little thick manual. Remember that? They sent a little thick manual to go with it. And Sue and I were two of those people, and we kind of went, but we accepted the challenge. And we started having adult forums. Now, you might say, well, what do we need this for? There's a second prize. If anybody can say, why would we do this other than the fact that the Episcopal Church has said, you need to do this. We expect for you to do this. Can anybody think of any other reason why we might want to do it? Why would we want to do this, Denny?
To respect each person as an individual.
Yes.
And because on Sundays, the churches are the most segregated places in America.
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
At 11 o'clock, you have more segregation going on than at any other hour on any other day. And so we accepted the challenge that there's a committee of us. We're not just doing this on our own, but there's a committee of us, and we meet twice a month. And we had a little gap, and Sue will talk about the gap. We started in 2010, but the momentum has picked up, and we're really, really excited about some of the things that we're doing. Because even if you look at the statement on the back of every program, every Sunday, what does the mission statement say?
We are a parish of action in this community.
Embracing
Hospitality.
hospitality. And that's what we are. That's who we are. Well, at least that's what we want to be, don't we? We want to be that. We want to embrace people. The P.E.E.L is the committee that has connected itself here. And we've been working together to work on the mission of the church, but also the mission of the Episcopal Church, asking that we do this work.
Sandy mentioned that we had a gap year. You know what a gap year is? It's sort of a time when, I think it started with when you graduate from high school before you go to college or before you go to work. Well, we needed a gap year between the time that we started doing the adult forum in 2010, and so we had a gap year or so, and we then began in 2016, since this is the year that we're reporting on, with an initiative that came out of the Episcopal Church, and particularly here in this area, of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Sandy was a part of that group and attended many meetings and book groups, at which time they studied a book by Jennifer Harvey called Dear White Christians. An interesting read. We on our committee have read it. I offer it to you as a good, important read for this work. And another book, Stand Your Ground, by Reverend Kelly Brown Douglas, who has just been elevated in our Episcopal Church, but she was professor over at Goucher College also. Anything I've left out about that?
No, but she also spoke at the cathedral about this time last year. And then all the Episcopal churches came together. Several people here read that book also.
So then, as we began to become more formation-oriented, we also began to meet, certainly with the rector, of course. We didn't do this all on our own, as Sandy said. And many of us attended Sacred Conversations for Racial Justice at the Cathedral in January 2016. An outcome of that and Trinity Institute was the Lenten series that occurred of sessions between February 17th and March 16th, 2016. As people in this committee who did not want to just stop after Lent, we continued to meet and we continued to try to figure out what to do next. Our church has always had the summer films, and they were centered around themes of diversity. And in the fall of 2016, we invited other congregations to meet with us here in the fall from once a week, November 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th. Those were continuing conversations, and at this point we had used the words with equality and love. Those congregations that joined us in this planning and conversations were Church of the Messiah, Renewed Minds, and Rebirth Ministries.
Which are our church, the ones who meet in the building.
And because we also did not want to stop there, many of you on the vestry and others in committees went to the training Seeing the Face of God in Each Other at the Cathedral March 17th and 18th of this year. As Sandy said, we continue to meet the first and third Wednesdays, and we are certainly welcoming your questions, input, and participation.
I have another question and another prize. How many of you have ever attended any of our sessions that we've had? Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think more people attended than just 8.
Well, Mary Ross is not here,
She's
and
not
Donna,
here.
and they both came.
Right.
That's just off the top of my head.
Well, let's give you a hand.
Thank you, guys. Any other questions? This is not easy work. This awareness that of what it means, the experience of being white that we assume unconsciously is normal, the experience of being black in America, all of this stuff is hard to work on, and they're doing a great job. Thank you. Great job. Beth, I'm keeping this moving along because I want to stay.